Hello everybody, this is Catherine and this is the next part of Let's Play from Need for Speed for High Stakes. I've got a long absence because of problems with my computer and the problems with sending this video, making this video too. Finally, the next tournament is Super Sedan Challenge. High-end European sports sedans are competing in the intermediate level elite competition of luxury and speed. Let's see what we've got here. We can compete in 5 tracks. First, we need to sell our Camaro Z28 to compete in the tournament, because we need a new car. We can choose between 3 cars: Aston Martin DB7, Jaguar XKR and BMW M5. I've got a good feeling about Jaguar XKR, so I've decided to bolt it to this tournament. So we've got the car now. Okay, so let's drive to the first track. First track is Kinjak Park, and as you can see, we should be driving real fast there. As you can see, Calista is playing during this game, so in this tournament we've got Super Sedan Challenge, so I guess that our opponents will be much harder to beat there, because as you probably know, in regular club circuit I've got a lot of lag to turn into this tournament. Often I've got real trouble with this tournament. Luckily, after this I tried and won it without any troubles. But as you can see here, this challenge is somehow intermediate level, not beginner, so probably I will just need more practice to do it right. For this game, for this tournament I mean, I had to use turbo code because sometimes I've got some trouble with this, and as you can see I can crash here. We need to be real fast and get corners real fast and real quick, because even little problem, little crash, little trouble can make me think that I lose. For this tournament I had to use turbo code to make sure I'll win this, because I didn't have cash for any upgrades, because I decided to buy match upgrades for the regional club circuit to my Camaro Z28. Here it's all good. I steer good and beat the opponent I've got. I've got 5 seconds to Nemesis, the boss of this game. And as you can see, you can cut these corners here, so that you can save a lot of time when you're cornering. Now we are driving very well, so that's a plus.
You're in 4th place. It's the final lap.
As you can see, we've got a lot of luck. 2 our opponents are close to each other, so that we can save some time. I have thinking that I will lose this tournament, that's why I use turbo code, but then I see that our opponents are very close. Behind that 2 opponents I've got only 3 seconds to Nemesis, which has driving DB7, I think. Now we've got only 2 seconds, but it's all good. I take this corner real fast without crash. The secret of steering in this game is to take lower gear and fast driving with the drifting, so that you can save a lot of time and also get your car sliding through the corner. And as you can see, I was somehow lucky on this race. I needed to use turbo code again to make sure Nemesis won't abandon me and drive away. And as you can see here, I was that close to her, and I decided to do that trick to pass her. Later it wasn't that hard to do, I just need to get out here and got great corner. And here use turbo code to make sure I will be first. So I've got about 1 second to her, and without any trouble I have a good feeling about this race. Lucky I won this first track. And we won! Lucky me! Lucky this opponent didn't crash at us, so the repair bill will be much lower.
You've got a top time for this track.
I have a good time. 5th place, not bad. Price credits were good, but the repair bill was somehow too, so I'll need to be very careful in the next track. The second track is route add-on mirrored version. So we use Jaguar XKR, but I can buy first upgrade with better handling, lower suspension and much more tire grip, so that we can't slide too much on the track, and without any problems I can take these corners really good. As you probably know from last tournament I've got, I won first. If you won your first race first, then all the other races you start first. Lucky thing. Music I've got for you for this track is Electro-Optic. Yeah, it's a special song. I turn it on my playlist jukebox made for this game, because as you probably know, Callista and Electro-Optic are some special songs. Callista was used when you lose the race, Electro-Optic if you won the race. So in the original version, before you start playing and anything, in the options they are turned off. If you turn it on, you can listen to these songs while racing, not only during the replay. I've got bad luck during this jump and I've got crashed, so lucky I've got that handling modification, so that's why I'm driving real fast, and Nemesis couldn't even catch me. Lucky I've saved some cash for this upgrade. And turbo code is useful again. I've got 200 near this castle, and now we've got a long straight. I thought so. Okay, so we are now driving Jaguar almost 230 kilometers and lost Nemesis for 3-second gap. Cut this corner, then cut the next corner, and we are driving real fast to abandon our opponents. As you can see, I'm driving real good in this. Hopefully I'll win this tournament first and won't have any losses. Now we're driving here near this castle or monument or something like that, I don't know, but we finished the first lap with a time of 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So far for the best time of the track, but I've got Jaguar XKR, so what do you expect? Again in the city, lucky so close to crash, cutting corners. Sorry, I've got to choose brake. Yeah, I've got some brake. But I'm back, so yeah, the song changed because of the pause. I've got Road Warrior. It sounds good too. You know, it's very strange. If you won the first race on first place, I can crash. What the hell is wrong with me? If you won first track on first place, then you start all over tracks and first place. Strange, don't you think? But it's lucky for you. If you won the first race, then you can be calm and just drive fast to make sure your opponents won't pass you. As you can see here, I've still got 5 seconds to my opponents. Don't even try to catch me. I can drive my Jaguar almost 230 seconds before this castle, and they don't even try to catch me. Well, I've got crashed here again. I just hope repair bill will be much higher than in last race. But the car doesn't look that bad, so I hope not. And again driving during this castle. And finish the race. I passed on the 1 minute 58 and won the race. Okay, so let's see what we've got.
Congratulations!
Again, good time. Let's see the statistics. Again, 5th place. Higher repair bill for about 200, but it's okay. 3rd track is Durham Road. Yeah, that one that we've unlocked during the regional club circuit. I don't have cash to buy any more upgrades, so I'll just start with this, what I've got. Durham Road is a specific track. Strangely, the track was in England, but here we've got a mile per hour meter, not the kilometers. Strange, because when I was driving in Canada on this game, Canada and America have miles, not kilometers, but in this game, there we have kilometers and here miles. Well, that's strange. I've got crashed again because I was trying to turn song, because I didn't like this one, and Nemesis was trying to catch me, and she did. I've got 1 second gap to her. I need to be real fast because I've got already repair bill. Here too, got crashed again. So we choose turbo code and try to lose her. Lucky me. As you can see on this time I've got, this track wasn't that long, and if I drive real fast I will try to pass this time without any problems. But here another problem. You know, I turned on that tire grip by that modification and it wasn't so good. Look at Plasma. Yeah, it's okay. So, I just want to make sure I'll win this race so I won't have any troubles. You can see we are close to the village. And the second lap. Yeah, I've decided to wreck that telephone box, or whatever the hell you wanna call it. I don't know. But here I've got lucky. Didn't change the song and try to crash onto this fence. Driving like the bridge. Lucky here, didn't crash, but I guess that my car is somehow broken in some ways because it drives slower than I thought. Lucky here again, didn't crash, and drive in the tunnel. So, we finally won the race with time 1:46 in the last lap Unlucky I didn't hit that fence. Okay, our statistics were not bad. 3 minutes 36 and a good time. Second place, strangely, there were other ones like F50 and Silka GTR with bad time, worse times. So I've got some cash, but not enough for the next upgrade. And the fourth track is Landstrasse in night, reverse. Again we need to choose Jaguar with only first upgrade. We've got Landstrasse in night, so there's gonna be a nice atmosphere. Strangely, the track is on night, but this wasn't so dark night, because we can turn the light off and still will see what we've got on this track. Yeah, never mind. Just my strange imagination. You want to perform a tug life? Try to win this race without lights turned on your car. We've got Wochenmarkt in Landstrasse and drive away from the town. Lucky I've known Landstrasse real good, because this was one of my favorite tracks, so basically it's one of the easiest, I thought so. So there wasn't any trouble with steering, and the road is wide enough for us. As you can see here, the only trouble I will get with crash were losing tire grip, but lucky I've got that good tires modification to make sure I will not do it. Here we just need to lower our gear to make sure we will slide enough. As you can see, I try it and made it good. So everything is okay now. We've got about 1 second gap, but I was that faster to make sure Nemesis would catch me. And I'm trying to steer and hit throttle enough to make sure I'll not lose speed, to make sure I'll not crash, or she will pass me. I've got a good time, 2 minutes 24.5 seconds. 2 minutes 24.5, yeah, that's how you call it. I've got now 4 seconds gap, so Nemesis are trying to surrender, I think. And these corners won't be much trouble for me, because I've known them enough. And if I drift enough, I will try to lose them as fast as I can. You know, some of that songs were very strange for me. I am not even a fan of electro house or any other kinds of this music that this game have. Never mind. We are driving real fast here. Strangely, I didn't have any opponents near me. I am 4 second gap, so I'll just make sure I'll win this race without any problems. Then there's last track, and I'm gonna finish this part of Let's Play. I'm just thinking about my absence, that I've got problems with my computer. I'll try to make sure I'll do the next part of Let's Play in about 1 to 2 weeks, because as you can see now we've got a new year closing. So I will try to make next tournament as soon as I can, so be prepared. We are close to finish this track, so there's one more track and it's all okay. Alright, so without any troubles, I've got 3-second gap to my opponents and I won the 4th race in this tournament. Okay, let's see what we've won. Do we have enough cash for the next upgrade? I know that I've got good time. I've got 3rd place. I didn't have any repair bill, so I've got safe driving bonus. And this is gonna be a final track Celtic Ruins. I can buy next upgrade? I can, but I don't want, because I'll try to save some money. I've got Jaguar XKR with 1st upgrade, so Celtic Ruins won't be that bad and hard to do, so I'll just try to make it good without any modifications. I'll just finish this track and then it's all okay. Lucky I've known Celtic Ruins enough to make sure I'll not do any mistake. As you can see, our Jaguar XKR have enough good handling and good speed, and as you can see, we've got 1-second gap to Nemesis. Without any troubles we can lose her because we're driving on real wide road, so we've got a lot of road to drive into. We can cut corners here and also drift so that we can lose her, as you can see here. Yeah, I made a mistake, but it's all okay. I just didn't change the gear to drift. But I think I am all okay. The car doesn't seem that broke. Now it's all okay, I can slide. As you can see, engine somehow is hurt, but it's all okay. We can still drive fast. And I've got 2-second gap to Nemesis, so that's all okay. I'm close to finish this the first lap on this track, so lucky. I'm just gonna win this track and there's nothing else. Without any problems I can take my prize. Yeah, you probably think I'm drive enough faster.
You're in 1st place. It's the final lap.
Yeah, I thought this track's gonna be easy. I didn't even have to choose the turbo code. And I've got 6-second gap to Nemesis. As you can see here, I'm driving real fast and I've got 220 kilometers on this road near the corner. And here I didn't have any mistake and I didn't crash here. Let's drive through the bridge. Strange bridge, because you jump over here. But it's all okay now. I'm this close to finish this track and won the prize. Okay, just this long straight and I'm won. I've got 9-second gap to Nemesis, but it's all okay. And I won! Won the full tournament, Super Sedan Challenge. Lucky me. I never thought I'm gonna win this without any problems. But it's all good. Let's see what I won. I've got a great time in Celtic Ruins. Second place. And F1 GTR behind me. Strange. But I am happy. I can drive real fast. Repair bill doesn't got to be that high. And I won the Super Sedan Challenge. I've got gold trophy and have been awarded with the Celtic Ruins track.